All right, Chicago Bull fans, that was pretty pathetic, wasn't it? After blowing the first game, they could have won. And then after winning the second game, what do? They come home and they get blown out. Now, if you didn't watch the game and I were to show you that they got blown out, naturally you would think that Giannis must have had 40 points and maybe Holiday dropped 30. Middleton didn't even play. And so you would have obviously, thought that this should have been a Bulls win without Middleton playing for Milwaukee, their best player, their second best player. But this is Bulls basketball. This is why their record is what it is against the best teams in the NBA. And we'll look at it. DeMar DeRozan, after having a epic game, he comes out, has a terrible game. 11 points, 32 minutes. Patrick Williams, 1 point in 30 minutes. Vooch, 19 points in 30 minutes. And Zach, 15 points in 31 minutes. And Kobe White with 6 points and 8 rebounds. 8 rebounds for Kobe White. Wow. 6 points for him. So, look at the Bucks real quick. Giannis, 29 minutes, 18 points. They allowed Portis to have 18 points in 25 minutes and 16 boards. Whoever was guarding Bobby Portis cut them from the team tonight. Holiday, 16. This scumbag had 22 and 6. Whoever was guarding him should be banned from the league also. So it wasn't, it wasn't so much Giannis just ripping 40 points. It was more so Allen with 22 and Portis with 18, just exploding on him. So looking over the stats, the Bulls shot pathetic from the floor, from three-point land, from free throws. You shoot this badly, you're not going to win a game. Out-rebounded severely. The Bulls did nothing right tonight. And I mean nothing. There's not one thing you can point to that the Bulls did good tonight. Look at the score. 33-17 in the first quarter. At home. How does that happen? 27-24 second quarter. Yeah. And then the third quarter, you come out and it's 30-18. This is a disgrace. This is a shame. This is an outrage. And then in the fourth quarter, when it means nothing, you get 22, they get 21. This is an embarrassing loss. This loss reveals the truth, basically, that, yeah, the Bulls, if their star players have their best games, yeah, they can win a game. But when they don't, they got no chance. And to expect DeMar DeRozan to drop 40 points every game, it's not realistic. And here's what we do know. Zach LaVine is not the type of player that deserves a max contract. He's not a superstar. You will never, ever win an NBA championship if Zach LaVine or DeMar DeRozan are your best players. It's impossible. It will not happen. It cannot happen. They're not superstars. The Bulls need a superstar. How do you get one? Luck. Absolute luck. How are they going to draft a superstar? Who knows? You're not going to get one because no one's going to give up a superstar, obviously, unless they're old. So the Bulls got problems. With this roster, they got no chance at a title. Yeah, you don't have a superstar. Zach LaVine. So with the situation now, you got to give the money to somebody. Who are you going to give it to? If you can find someone better than him to give the money to, do it. But if you can't, you're just going to have to give him some money just because you have no other choice. Zach LaVine might get a max contract based on default because there's no one else to give money to. I don't know who's going to be giving up a superstar anytime soon, but that would be nice. So the bottom line is the Bulls sucked against the best teams all year long. DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine they're good players. They're all stars at their best, but they're not even close to being a superstar. No way, no how. So that's why DeMar DeRozan comes in tonight with 11, and Zach LaVine comes in with 15. So yeah. Patrick Williams, 30 minutes. You get 1 point, 4 rebounds. That's not production. That's pathetic. That's really pathetic. Kobe White, you got to get rid of him. He can't score consistently. That's, if you're going to have him on your team, he's got to go out there and be able to drop 15, 20 points coming off that bench. If he can't do it, you gotta get rid of him. Seriously. Io, this offseason, just work on your offense. Just improve your offense. And we'll see where that takes you. Jones Jr., he has to be the skinniest player in the NBA. I mean, that dude is like a skeleton. Maybe he wants to eat some. Maybe get off that powder. Maybe stop sniffing that powder and start eating something and some chicken breast and maybe get your weight up a little bit. Maybe that will help your game. Other than that, this Bulls roster is good enough to make the playoffs. And yeah, they could beat the Bucks if their best players play epic. But overall, they have no chance of winning a title. And so this series is over, okay? Sure, next game, DeMar could come back, score 40. They could get a win, but they're not going to win this series. And honestly, if you were to do a draft, if you were to draft between both of these teams, the number 1 pick would be Giannis. Number 2 would probably be DeMar. Number 3 would probably be Zach. 4 would probably be Middleton. And your 5th player taken would probably be maybe Vooch. So it's not like the Bulls have a terrible, terrible, terrible roster compared to the Bucks. But this is pathetic. Chris Middleton, their second best player, did not play in this game. And they get blown out at home. Fire everyone. Everyone should be fired. Everyone should be cut. This is pathetically bad. So anyway, Bulls lose in an embarrassing fashion. If I would have been at the game, I would have been mad. I would have been so mad. So anyway, Bulls lose in an embarrassing fashion. Someone needs to pay for this. This is inexcusable. All the Bulls players should be ashamed. They should hang their heads low. They shouldn't be paid for this game. And this is probably, without looking at the history, I would say this is the worst postseason loss at home, the most pathetic that I've seen, maybe ever. Anyway, there it is. Let me know what you guys think.